What's up, YouTube world? My name is Felix, coming at you from Fitness Grind and Performance Training, and today we're hitting back. So this is workout number 2 on a series of I don't know how many damn videos we're gonna be shooting, but we did arms. Now we got back. Back is one of my favorite things to do, so I'm super pumped about this workout. Very basic, very simple, but the execution will be dope. I'm just recovering off a cold, so I sound a little hoarse. So hopefully you can hear me clearly, but. We're gonna hit 5-6 exercises. I'm gonna do a pretty long warm-up. My warm-up is gonna be more dynamic, assisted pull-ups, superset with some TRX rows, and then we're gonna jump into some lat pull downs, bent over rows, cable rows, straight on pull downs, etc. So follow along with a good pump. I got a pretty, I like to think, a pretty decent back. This is what's helped me build my posterior chain pretty efficiently, and it's safe, right? So there's not a whole lot of moving parts, but it works really good, and the pumps are phenomenal. So hope you enjoy. Stay tuned. Link, subscribe, click the bell button, all that fun stuff. Again, I'm new to all this, so hopefully it's entertaining enough for you to follow through. But let's get to it. And, normally, I'm already jazzed up and hyped up and ready to go. But my friends over at Flyt Sports sent me the new formula of fuel. Tropical Blast. So we're about to taste test this bad boy and see what it tastes like, and then kind of see how it feels throughout the workout. I'm just recovering from a cold, so I lost my voice. Energy's kind of so. I feel pretty good, but I think this is gonna help me power through. So we'll see. Generally, I go with like a heaping scoop. I'm gonna dump it in there. Again, Flyt. They have a pretty dope sale going on right now, I believe. Go check them out. And let's see what this bad boy tastes like. You kept raving on how good it was, so we'll see. It smells good. I always smell my pre-workouts. I don't know if you do, but I do. It's a weird thing. I just do it. Ooh, it's good. It's good. Pre-workouts are meant to be chugged, not sip. So here we go. Oh yeah. Bomb. All right. I'm going to blast through this faster than I normally do because I want my energy to stay up. And I feel really good, so I'm hoping it'll last throughout the whole workout. But we'll see. Back is one of my favorite things to hit. Back and shoulders are my favorite things to hit. And I'm excited. So hopefully you stay on for this journey. You follow along with me. And again, let me know what you want to see, and let's get to it. Traditionally, I'll do a little bit of cardio for about 15 to 20 minutes. Kind of get my blood pumping. Get some blood rushing. But today I didn't do that. Today I just wanted to kind of jump into it. So I like to use assisted pull-ups just because it allows me to just really focus on full range of motion. Really stretching up top and then pulling all the way through. And then I'll add rows as a superset with the suspension straps, just to kind of add more, stress onto my back, my lats, rhomboids, like everything in the back. My recommendation, I'm not gonna get real technical with terms here because it just wastes too much time. Look up anatomical terms on your back. Find out what your traps are, find out what your lats are, find out what your rhomboids, your red delts are, and you just kind of get an idea of what's back there. So when you're pulling and you feel, you know what you're working. You got to strengthen all of it. You just can't have one part better than the other. Again, my goal is just to be a better human. That's it. And if I develop muscles while doing it, I'll take it. So I'll be doing 7 sets of this. I've done 2. I got 5 more to go. After this, I'm jumping into some lat pull downs. Stay tuned. Put your pride to the side and get on some assisted pull-ups, right? So I'm 265. I think I can do 9 or 10 full pull-ups. I used to be able to do like 20. But as I got heavier, I kind of didn't really keep up with the strength of the man. But assisted pull-ups are phenomenal, right? Whether you use an assisted machine or a band and wrap around your knee. Everybody can do a pull-up. You just got to modify it or regress it for a way to get it done. So Don't sleep on the pull-ups. Don't sleep on the assisted pull-ups. Get them done. Now we stretch a little bit. So that was all 7 sets. Generally, I don't stretch while I'm warming up, but my back is blown. It's so pumped right now. It's just massive blood. It's insane. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. It just depends on how you look at it. Whoo! And lastly, I'm gonna show you a little trick that most weightlifters don't do. Athletes do it, functional. I don't like to call myself a bodybuilder, but since I kind of look like one, we'll say that. They don't do it, and they need to. I'm gonna show you what's up. Right here, this thing is called a foam roller. If you don't got one of these, go get one. You can type in foam roller online. It's kind of like giving yourself, it's called MFT, myofascial release technique training. It's kind of like giving yourself a self massage. This will be quick. I'm just gonna lay on my back a little bit. My back's gonna pop, you might hear it. But it's just gonna release some of that tension. And it feels, oh, there we go. And you roll all the way up and back. Up and up to those traps. Those rhomboids, down into the lower back. Get some of the lats in there. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, it's painful, but this makes a world of difference. You need to include this part of your recovery game. You can use a tennis ball, or not a tennis ball, but like a golf ball or a softball. Something that it's like you pinpoint certain areas, or just get something like a foam roller. These things are about 20 bucks. They even make them something that vibrate. And that's it. I'm telling you, this will save your world of hurt. Foam roller, use it. Now we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna start with some close grip lat pull down. I was gonna go wide grip and change between front and back, but I'm gonna go close. So let's get it. I'm gonna hit 4 sets of 12. Generally I do 3 sets of movements, but I've been doing 4 sets for the past, since I last filmed arms. If you haven't seen an arm workout, go watch it. Like it, share it, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But I'm gonna do 4 sets, and my arm, it was insane. My arms are blown. So I'm gonna do the same thing today. 4 sets of 12 each movement. I got 5 movements. By the time we're done, we'll be at about 27, 30 sets. I know, it's overkill. You don't have to do that much. That's just the way I train. If you're just starting out, you can start with 3 sets. You can start with 2 sets. If you lift it for a while, 3 to 4 sets. It's up to you. Just, don't overdo it. Challenge yourself. Stay safe. And make sure you get full range of motion, pull all the way through, and then stretch out up top. You can also change the angle, how you pull, to target up and down various parts of the lats as well. That's these muscles right here. And get after it. I'm gonna rest about a minute, 90 seconds max, and I'm gonna hit it again. 3 more to go. Woo! Oh, it burns. Oh my goodness. So I don't know if you noticed, I went a little high. I went a little high on that pull. I did that because I felt like it took my biceps out the equation more. And there's really more on my back pulling. If you feel that your biceps are engaging too much in the pull, just remind yourself to pull all the way through and just change up the angle on how your elbows flare out. I don't know if there's some science to that. I just know when I do it, it eliminates using my bicep, or majority of it. You're always going to use it because you're pulling, but I just feel more on my back when I do it that way. So again, angles are different for everybody, so just try it out. and see how it works for you. I'm gonna go up with some weight. I'm gonna add 10 pounds. All right, next exercise is Pendlay rows. These are probably my favorite. Now, I don't know, I just like them. I'm gonna do 3 sets of 8. The biggest thing is here, make sure that your back is as neutral as possible. There may be a slight little hump that you see on my back, but it is controlled, but not intentional. Neutral spine, back, engage core, and pull all the way through to the chest, okay? So this is coming from the ground up. So you're down here and you're pulling. Boom, 1. Control it coming down. Try not to let it slam down because it defeats the purpose. But as I get closer to the 8th rep, that'll probably happen. So anyway, let's get it. Whew, I love those. Whew. Make sure you breathe. It's the easy way to get dizzy. Holding your breath. And it's a powerful movement. I love them. I prefer those than the standard bent over row. Anyway, 1 down, 2 to go. So who can do this workout? Anybody. Ladies, this ain't just for the fellas. This could be for you too. If you want to broaden that back, get rid of that, back fat. Anyone can do this. It's gonna be your diet, your nutrition that dictates the way you look. Really look at weightlifting as the clay and the mold that builds the physique and the template of what you have, of the potential look that you have. Performance, and your nutrition is what dictates the details once everything has been sculpted and molded into its final product per se. That's that's the way I describe it to myself. So don't be afraid to lift heavy. Don't be afraid to pull some weight, throw some things around. It's a beautiful thing. You're not gonna look like dudes. You're not gonna get massively huge and buff unless you start taking synthetic hormones that help you do that. Again, right, there's nothing against that. But, for women, you end up looking pretty amazing and feeling pretty amazing when you lift heavy weights. Fellas, you too. So, get after it. Don't be afraid to lift. Next, we got incline reverse flies on the incline bench. 4 sets of 10, and then we're gonna finish off with straight on pull downs. 3 sets of 15, and that's gonna be a wrap. So hopefully you stuck around long enough to see the workout, or you fast forwarded to the parts that you needed. But if you found some value, follow me, subscribe. Again, my goal is to put out 1 a week. Eventually be 2 a week. Won't necessarily be workouts, but we'll talk about life, demanding schedule. If you're super busy, not to let that get in the way. And just rising up, man, becoming better every day, and we can do it together. So keep coming. All right, so today I'm gonna start with 40s. Usually when I do this, I like to sit like mid-chest on the bench. Be careful where you sit, because one time I went too high and I fell forward and the bench flipped over and I bust my ass, and it sucked because like I had the dumbbells, I didn't want them to go because I want my feet to get all, my toes to get all smashed. But I'll sit like here, like right here, and I get the feet back, and this gives me a good base. And the idea, you don't want to do these when you want to go a little bit wider, and try to get the elbows behind the back, like so. If you feel strain on your neck, tuck your chin in, and that'll help with that. Let's go, baby. Whew. I'm gonna change up the variation on this, and I'm gonna go with the more pronated grip. Palm down. Oh yeah. I felt that more, my upper lat, right in my red delts. Oh, that felt really good. Remember, you could change up the variation on your grip to target different parts of the back. You just gotta make sure that you have good control and you can feel that muscle activating, that muscle working. Oh, that burn. Let's go. Oh, last exercise, straight arm pull downs. Let's go, baby. All right, last but not least, we got straight arm pull down. So the way I like to do these, I like to use two rope attachments, and I'll pull them all the way to the end, so you can see. So it gives me more room to pull all the way through. And I'm gonna do 3 sets of 15, maybe 4, we'll see. My lats and my rhomboids are cramping. So they're definitely worked through. My back is done. But, this is one of my favorite movements, so I gotta finish with at least this. And, all the way up top, use any cable machine. If you don't have the ropes, then just do a straight bar attachment. And just, again, pull all the way through. I like to use a rope because it allows me to pull all the way through. As you can see, I can go a little bit farther back. Don't cut yourself short at the top. Really stretch, get that stretch in the back, and then pull all the way through, like so. For greater range of motion, you can even get on your knees, right? And it just gives you more depth. Oh shit. Maybe I shouldn't have done that yet. Woo. 3 sets of 15. Let's get it, y'all. Painful. Oh yeah. Gotta embrace the suck, y'all. Actually, this doesn't suck that bad. I'm being a little dramatic. Oh, but it does feel so good. Yeah. Holy smokes. Whoo. Oh, my voice is finally going. It held off pretty good. Hopefully you can understand me. Anyway, again, I sound like a broken record, but they say you got to do this because people forget. So don't forget to follow and subscribe to the channel if you find some value. Again, it's just not going to be workouts. There'll be some life stuff. There'll be, maybe we'll do a Bible study. Who knows? But my purpose is to encourage people to get up and move and just become better humans. There's a lot of noise out there. There's a lot of ways to work out. This ain't the only way. This is my preferred way to train. You'll also see some plyometric stuff come from me. You'll see some HIIT stuff come from me. When we do legs, which I'm trying to learn to love legs. I don't like legs, but you're gonna see I do it differently. Maybe 2 or 3 lifting movements. Everything is plyometrics, box jumps, frog jumps. I don't need my legs to be massively huge. My upper body either. Just my body responds well. I just need to be injury free and athletic. That's my goal. I'm 40 years old, and I want to be able to play and train with my kids till I die. So I'm building the foundation now so I can sustain it when I'm 60, 70, 80 years old. So for all my 40-year-olds and older individuals, don't just become meatheads. Move, get agile, be able to flexible, get down, touch the ground, move. Yeah, it's not as sexy, it's not as fun, but you gotta move. You gotta become athletic, because you're gonna have to deal with this shit eventually. So, yeah. Best part of the whole workout, last set. Let's go. Woo! That's it, y'all. That concludes my back grind. Hopefully you like the workout. Comment below, let me know how you like it. Let me know if you even felt the pump that I felt. Again, lift smart, lift heavy, keep being great, keep striving to be better, and I'll see you in the grind. Peace.